Obviously, we're assessing the damage here. We declared late last week 17 counties, including Grant County, as state declaration for emergencies. Obviously, today, seeing the damage here, I appreciate the Red Cross stepping up with shelters. I know the Salvation Army's been helping with vouchers, a lot of volunteers helping throughout this community and beyond. I want to thank all the local officials here. We've got from Cassville, from the county, two of my colleagues from state government, State Senator Howard Markline, State Representative Travis Tranel, and of course our Adjutant General, Major General Don Dunbar from the Wisconsin National Guard. We've got our team here from Wisconsin Emergency Management. And I particularly want to say thank you, well, to all the volunteers, but specifically I want to say thank you to the fire and rescue teams here. I heard from so many families that we visited with, both the fire department and homes, and here at the shelter the Red Cross has put up, just about how terrifying it was when the water came in, and how the fire department and rescue teams were there right away. And when you look at the speed at which the water was rising in this area, and the thing about this happening when many people were fast asleep, to have the volunteers from the fire department respond and react in a way for which, while there's a lot of physical damage, thank God and thanks to them, there were no serious injuries and obviously no fatalities. And so we're particularly thankful about that. And I want to say a special thanks to the volunteers who are part of the fire and rescue squad here in Cassville, and others like them around the state. Because even with the 17 counties affected this week, the 3 others last week, so 20 in total in the last 2 weeks, thankfully we've had no serious injuries. And that's in contrast to the flooding we had along Lake Superior last year. We're sad that we had 4 fatalities, which can happen. It's a constant reminder to folks that when floods happen, particularly when there's standing water over roads, to not go through those areas. We've seen it time and time again. But today we're here to assess the damage. Like I said, we've already declared an emergency in the county and in surrounding counties. We'll be working in particular with the county emergency management director, as well as the county board and others in county staff, to make sure that we're helping with the first and foremost needs, which are safety, making sure that people are safe and sound, making sure for those whose homes were devastated, they have alternative spots to be at in the short term. The next big thing I encourage people, as we talked about again here today, is to document as much as possible. In this day and age when we've got phones and cameras, it's much easier to take pictures, both for passing it on to those who've got insurance coverage, making sure you make immediate contact with your agents to get them going on this, but then subsequently for us to build a case about a federal declaration, which would be, again, not just here, but potentially throughout this region where we issue the declaration. It is an extremely high bar, and so for folks, we encourage folks to document as much as possible, whether it's personal property, whether it's commercial property, or whether it's public assets. All those things have criteria when it comes to federal assistance. Again, I want to caution, it's always a high bar, so we don't know that we'll hit that, but the more that we can document that, the better it is to making that case should we hit that threshold. And again, that's why we're here today.